I'm Norwegian Joe, welcome to another video. And my voice is still recovering from like a throat infection some days ago, but that's okay, I'll be fine. So today I'm sharing with you how you can very efficiently learn a language on your own using Netflix and a very easily available Chrome extension. And you can easily find it by simply searching on Google and it'll take you right to the Chrome extension page. So let me start my screen recording right now. Excuse me, quick time player. Here you can see I've searched for Language Reactor Chrome, and here we go. Mine's in Norwegian, so this button right here will say add to Chrome. And by the way, you're gonna make sure you are in your Chrome browser. If you don't have Chrome, it's very easy to get. You can just search for it online. It's a free web browser from Google. It's the one I use the most, and it's pretty great. This is what pops up. This is their website. I think if you press this puzzle piece thing, yeah, then it's gonna show you all the extensions that are currently in your browser. I only have Pinterest and Language Reactor. So if you don't see Language Reactor, when you press the puzzle piece, you're gonna go to Manage Extensions, and you're gonna make sure you have this button right here set to on. This means your extension is active in your browser. So what it says on their website is, Language Reactor is a powerful toolbox for learning languages. It helps you to discover, understand, and learn from native materials. Studying will become more effective, interesting, and enjoyable. This works for Netflix and YouTube, as well as some other websites, it seems. In this video, I'm mainly going to focus on the Netflix side of this tool. So I recommend finding something that sparks your interest in a genre that you like. But one advice is to see if there are any kids' movies that look interesting to you, since movies for kids are often more simple and they have a plot that's very easy to follow. There's actually a section on their website that's specifically made for finding movies that are available on Netflix in your region, so that's helpful. I found this one movie which is called Olsmann Jr. på Rockeren, which is so funny and cute, so let's go for that. So before we do anything, make sure both the audio and the subtitles are set to your target language. So in this case, I want my audio to be Norwegian, of course, which is the only option, and I want my subtitles to be in Norwegian. The first thing you'll notice when you find your show is the purple LR button right here. It's not purple right now, but once you turn it on, it'll turn purple. And now you'll want to turn the LR button on for your studies session. And bam, there's our workspace, okay? As for settings, let's go here and make sure we have the translation language we want. And I want to make sure my translation language is English. And you'll see from the list of available languages that the only one with human translation is English. That means I can choose another translation language, but it's going to be translated by a machine. And the machine translation is only available in the Pro version, so keep that in mind. Okay, our settings look fine, so let's go back. Let me turn the camera right now so it's easier for me to show what I'm doing on the screen. I'm actually in the middle of it right now, but it doesn't matter. What I want to show you is how it works. Okay, let's start like here. Oh, no, not that scene, no. No, this is so disgusting. Okay, wait. They don't have money for like hair wax, so they use melange, which is disgusting. It's like fat. Let's see, Okay, this one's good. So, the way this works is here's my movie. The real subtitles show up here, and then right under it is the English translation. So this is really nice because you can see two subtitles simultaneously, which Netflix won't really allow you to do unless you have this extension. Now, a really cool feature, which is one of my favorites, is you can hover over one word, like this one, farlig, and it will show you the translation right here. Dangerous, okay? And I can even click on the word. Farlig. Yeah, look at this. It'll show me like a real dictionary definition of this word. So it's super nice, right? We have here farlig, it's an adjective, it means dangerous, hazardous. So this is another cool feature, is it'll give you examples from the movie. So here we are at our current subtitle, which is Helmaks. Det er vel ikke farlig? Which means like awesome, but it's not dangerous. And then the other examples right below here are from other parts of the movie. So you can basically see all the places in the movie where this word has been used. And then I want to show you these colors on the bottom right here. This is a pro feature, which is good to know. Actually, when you first add the Chrome extension to your browser, it'll give you the pro version for 7 days automatically. I don't think you can turn that off. But the only difference between like the free version and the pro version is in the pro version, you can actually save the words that you want to save and also phrases. And I think the machine translations are also only available in the pro version. But yeah, I just want to show you this because this is a part of the pro features where at the bottom right here you see these colors. Please sign in or register to access additional features. Okay, well, I'm gonna register right now for you so that I can show you the pro features even if I don't really plan on buying the thing. It costs like 49 kronor per month, which maybe is a little bit too much given the fact that I don't use it that much yet. Maybe if I use it more, then I'll consider buying it. But for now, yeah, this is my like 7-day trial or whatever. So yeah, let's say I wanted to highlight this word as red. Yeah, if that was my code for like, oh, say words that are new that I haven't learned yet. So then I highlight this word as red, and then every time this word shows up on my screen in a subtitle, it'll be red. So it's like I can make like a mental note, a visual note really, of whenever this word shows up. Or I could choose green, red. Yeah, you can kind of like create your own system for this. So that's a cool feature, again, only available in the Pro. And then right above these highlight colors, we see a few letters, okay? And these are dictionaries. So if we go to this one first, let's click on it, and it takes us right to Glossby. I have no idea how to say this. I haven't used this a lot before, but it looks pretty thorough. Here we can see farlig comes up as a Norwegian word. Here's the grammar where you see the word modified for different kind of nouns. I have a video for that if you want to learn about that, but it's super nice that you can see it right here because there are some words that are kind of tricky when it comes to that. These are examples of when to use it. More examples. Whenever I've used this, I've used it mainly for Korean. Honestly, I get lost on the dictionary pages because I just keep like finding related words and I take notes and and at the end kind of lost. Then let's go back. This just opens a new tab, so let me just close this one. And then another option is Wiktionary, which is just another site. It doesn't take you automatically to Norwegian, so if there are languages that has a similar word, those will be included. So if we go here, let's click on Norwegian so that we don't have to read about the Danish or Swedish word because that's not what we're here for today. So yeah, here's the etymology. This is probably the nicest feature of Wiktionary is they tell you the etymology of the word. It's from Old Norse, farligr, and Middle Low German, equivalent to fare plus lig. Here we also see the grammar, actually a bit more thorough than the previous ones. Antonyms, derived terms. Oh, nynorsk version right here, farlig. Nice! There's also a reference to farlig in Bokmål dictionary. Okay, ordbøkene.no. Okay, here's even more about this word. There's more examples and that's great. Okay, so closing this tab, let's look at the last one, which is babla. Babla. That's what it's called. Farlig in English. Dangerous. Translations. Okay. Yeah, so here's just more examples. Yeah, of the three, the first one, Glossby is probably the most thorough, but there are some details that are filled out in the Wiktionary thing. It doesn't seem like this dictionary site is too thorough, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Okay, so these are the main features in your dictionary thing right here. One thing I want to note is these stars right here. Okay, so these tiny little stars are for saving the phrases, okay? You can also do it right here next to it, and this will just save this phrase for later, and I'll show you how to access that. Yeah, so that's nice. I guess the next thing I want to show you is your toolkit. So there's a vertical view that you can access by clicking on these 3 lines right here, and it'll show you an overview of all the lines that are close to the place in the movie that you're on right now. So we're right here. Helmax, det er vel ikke farlig?
Helmax en gang! Det er ikke noe farlig, for hvis det er det, så vil jeg heller være med og måtte ende.
So it lets you just very quickly navigate if you want to go back.
Hallo, har dere blitt lam I huet, eller?
That's really great, and you can also quickly access individual words as well as save sentences if you do have the pro version. And as you can tell, the tab that we're on is the subtitles one, which gives you the overview. And then if we move here to words, it'll show you different levels. So all the words in the movie, it seems, are sorted into levels, and they're sorted by frequency. I think it's what it looks like. So level 1 has the words that are most frequently used, and then level 2, and then all the way to like level 8. Yeah, these words are not very common. Flyskrekk means like the fear of flying.
Flyskrekk.
That's good. So the robot voice isn't the best, but it's fine. Okay, but if you press that button, it'll play the line from the movie, which has that that word. But yeah, so right here, you can press the unsaved words, which it tells you it's 907, and then these are your highlight colors. So remember the word we highlighted in red? Well, it shows up right here, fale. So it means you can very easily access all the words that you've highlighted in certain colors. So that's great. And if you go to saved, it'll also show you this word right here, fale, and then also the sentence that we saved, this one, Helmax, det er vel ikke farlig. It seems like there's also some sentences that I've saved previously from a Korean show.
혼자 있어도 점심 잘 챙겨 먹고.
The words tab will only include the words that are in this show or this movie, but your saved tabs will include the words from this show or this movie, and also all your previous shows linked to your profile. This is what you have to have in profile because it saves like your progress or your work from all the shows, right? So this is really nice. Okay, you can also sort it into the highlight colors or even just whole phrases. If I only wanted my Norwegian sentences, I could pick Norwegian right here, or my Korean sentences. This is really nice. So this is a cool feature. And then lastly, I wanted to show you the export feature, which I think is really cool, and it lets you move beyond just being in this extension window. So if you press this button, export, or you can even press this button, which they're basically the same. But yeah, let's go here. Yeah, we can do saved items or subtitles. If we go to subtitles first, you can actually print all the subtitles, all the lines from the entire movie, either in an Excel file, like a spreadsheet, or an HTML file for printing. Let's show the human translation, include timestamps, and yeah, let's highlight our saved words because that's cool. And if we go to export, this is what it gives you. I think this is so cool. So you can see the entire movie with all the timestamps with translations. So if you're the kind of person who loves to write with pen and paper while studying, then you could even just print the entire movie. This is very nice. And then let's go to export again. Yeah, so that was subtitles. If we go to saved items, you can choose your file type right here, which is like either a normal print format, Excel, Anki. I think Anki is like a flashcard software. I bet some people use that. So you can do that if you do use Anki. I personally don't, so I haven't tried it. You can get a CSV file or a JSON file. Say JSON? JSON? JSON, JSON, I don't know. Anyways, let's experiment with the print setting right here. Let's try Norwegian for now, because we're working with Norwegian. And then you can basically choose all the phrases that you've saved. And let's do human translation as our preferred translation. And yeah, like a transliteration would be if I was studying Korean or Chinese or something, then maybe there'd be like a romanized version of the characters. But like we're working with the same alphabet right now, so it's not really relevant. Okay, export. Okay, so these are only the sentences that we saved. There's only one right now, but essentially all your saved phrases would be in one document, or you could even go and export it as like an Excel file, which is actually pretty sweet. Let's do the red words, right? We would export and then it'll basically give you, oh wow, this is very interesting. Oh wow, it'll give you like a full spreadsheet of the word and the line that it's from. Okay. And obviously we only have one word right now, but it would include all the words that you choose from a specific highlight color. Okay, so you can get creative if you want to track your progress using a spreadsheet, if you're the kind of person who loves spreadsheets for all kinds of purposes. That's great. I personally study economics, so I know the blessing and the curse that a spreadsheet can be, but if you find it helpful to like track things and learn from a spreadsheet kind of format, then that's great. So yeah. But one thing I wanted to touch upon is just the navigation within the extension. Yeah, which I've been using a lot and it really helps me when I study. So I'm just gonna flip the camera right now. Okay, this is so cute. This is when he has the idea that they're gonna join a talent competition and they're gonna form a rock band, and it's like kind of cute. But yeah, so I wanted to show you the navigation that you can use for quickly getting through the sentences. So you know when gamers will know like not the arrow keys, but the keys right here, the WASD. These are useful for navigating within the extension. So basically the W button works as like a pause button. You can also use spacebar. Okay, and then the S button right here will essentially play the line that you're on from the beginning of that line. This is super useful because sometimes when I study languages, I will literally listen to one sentence over and over again, and it's so annoying having to, you know, move the thingy, this thingy everywhere, and it's just really nice because then I get to quickly listen to it. Remember our overview right here. This is one way to jump in between lines, but you can also use the A and D buttons, right? So here I am on this line right here. If I want to go back to the previous line, I press the A button. Like this. Right? So I go to the previous one by pressing A. And then I can go to the next one by pressing D. Wait, what happened? Ah! Okay, this is chaotic right now, but you get the point, right? I navigate between the sentences, the lines, by using A and D, and then I replay the line that I'm on using S, and then I press pause with either the spacebar or the W button. I find this way of learning works, at least for me, best whenever I sit down and I really focus and I have kind of like a study session with a goal in mind, because if I don't have a goal, it can be a little bit overwhelming because there's so many ways to go, there's so many options. So yeah, I hope this information was useful. Let me know your experiences with Language Reactor. It looks like they're still developing parts of this Chrome extension. And yeah, I know that there's more Chrome extensions for language learning, which I'd love to explore in the future. I've used a few in the past. Not all of them are available anymore, which is a bummer. but for now this one seems to work really well. This used to be called, I think, Language Learning with Netflix, so it changed names at one point because I had it before and then the name was different, so I was like, but yeah, they changed it.